Alright, I just got this here Schlieffen, one of my first games in it, and what I gotta say so far, this thing is just an absolute beast. The guns are pretty good, and them secondaries are just massive. In the game, I do like 225,000 damage, I believe, and it's about a 50-50 split between the secondaries and main gun damage. Thing just gets in there and shreds. So, yeah, the torps are pretty cool too. Overall, man, this thing is just absolutely amazing. Throw a captain on there, run full secondary build, and just let it rip. Gotta love it when a cruiser or destroyer wants to come straight across you at the start and make you have to hit the brakes and bust up all your momentum.
Enemy force detected.
On this map, I like to try to get here in the center and try to maintain a control position in the center for as long as possible, where I can get good shots off on the enemies and then eventually be a part of pushing our blimp and holding theirs up. I just kind of notice how weak over there that side of the map is over by 8 and 9, so I kind of decided to start wandering more over that way to give those guys a hand.
Enemy battleship firing the enemy warship. Enemy destroyer sighted.
Those secondaries just shred, and I run IFHE on them. They still cause decent fires chances with IFHE, but getting that 32 millimeter pin out of the secondaries is pretty important, I think, for just increasing the overall damage output.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Yeah, see there, Wargaming lied. First it was showing that I could shoot over that mountain, and I didn't think I could, but at least I got the back guns over it.
Enemy destroyer detected. Enemy battleship detected.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Yep, see a destroyer, shoot a destroyer every time.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Yeah, so seeing how everybody was shooting at the Monty, I just kind of switched the main guns back there to Yami and let the secondaries and the Salem and the other Schlieffen join in on taking down Monty with me.
Problem solved, sir.
Of course, DD shows itself. Shoot the DD.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard.
Man, I like this thing's concealment, getting it down to 12.5 kilometers, because then, like there, gives you time, stop shooting, you can make a turn to either get out of the fight or get back into the fight for reposition, and man, it's great concealment. I get lucky here that Kremlin wanted to be a pansy and just sit there behind the rock. I think if he'd have come out, then he could have absolutely just blapped me out of existence. I think that vampire's torps probably kept him from wanting to push around. Yeah, the Yoshina got really lucky there, man. The dude survived that. And you know, as long as you're not fighting one of those big gunned battleships, Schlieffen can hold its own. Like sitting there with Monty, he's not gonna do anything to you. But you know, these big boys like Kremlin, Yami, things comparable, yeah, those things will wreck you. But its armor's pretty decent as long as you're not going up against one of the huge gunned battleships.
Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, he just couldn't dodge this torp here. Ends up taking me out. But it was a pretty good match overall. We did end up winning.